Howdy, folks. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. My name is Kenneth Thomas, and Wednesdays are the days I like to talk about different aspects of wellness. Now, if you're catching this live on Facebook, you'll need to go to streamyard.com/Facebook if you haven't already, and basically give StreamYard permission from your Facebook accounts. That way, when you comment or join in on the discussion, we can see what you got going on, and you can join in on that. All right. Now, what am I talking about today? Well, it's pretty simple, really. Last week I needed to go and see one of my healthcare providers, so I went and did that. And of course, I haven't seen them in a while because I'm normally I'm going to the VA for a lot of things, but this one wasn't through the VA. So they wanted to run, the standard blood work. It's always so much fun. And so they ran those tests, and I kind of got the results yesterday. So kind of wanted to share a little bit about that. Now, for those of you who may not know, in December of 2020, I had gone and got blood work done at the VA. The big one was my cholesterol levels were high. All kinds of things were high. Especially my hemoglobin A1C. That was over 14. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with diabetes and some of their indicators, 14 is way high. All right. You really want it ideally under 7. The best, under 6 is really good. Okay. But 14 is like you're damaging your body. You were destroying your body. All right. So started using some new stuff. Made just a couple of little changes. Didn't change any of the medications I was on. I was already on metformin and glimepiride. They didn't change any of those doses. Okay, just made some, started using some stuff, and using those daily over a period of 1 year. Come December of 2021, my A1C was down to a 7.1. Okay, and massive improvement. And the other big thing is that the rest of my blood work got good enough to where they were like, hey, we don't need to see you every 3 to 6 months now. We'll just do annual checkups. And that was the first time in like 4 or 5 years that they were like, hey, we only need to see you once a year. So that was big. So comparing my numbers from last week with those numbers, my A1C is now down to a 6.8. Okay. And so that's a continued improvement. The next big thing that I need to do to really get that A1C to come even lower, honestly, is to lose about 30 or 40 pounds. Lose about 30 or 40 pounds, and I'll be able to get that A1C number down even more. So, but all the rest of the blood work is still looking pretty good. My blood pressure has improved even more so. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember when I told my wife, she was like, wow, that's really good. Because I had been pre-hypertensive. So they were starting to 2 years ago, they were worrying about my blood pressure. Blood pressure came down to where they're like, okay, that's doing okay. And now it's like, hey, your blood pressure is good. So these improvements have been without there wasn't any changes on any of the medications I'm on. And they don't want to change any medications I'm on until we get some of these numbers even better. And to do that, got to lose 30, 40 pounds. And, that's more diet and exercise at this point than anything else. But, I just wanted to share that with you guys because let's face it, I'm 50. All right. And I'm not saying that's old. Okay. Of course. Back when I was a teenager, a 50-year-old was like, God damn, you're 50. Uh, so for all those people who I may have reacted that way with when I was a youngin, I'm sorry if you're still around. Um, but even at a point in my life when my body isn't necessarily responding as well as it did to changes. Sorry about that. To changes and stuff like that. Um, it's still possible to get those changes, and it's still possible to make those adjustments that will get you those kind of results. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because look, if my kind of, well, I'll be honest, my fat lazy ass could get improvements like this, you guys can too. All right. So um, that's pretty much what I had for you today. It's going to be, quick, down and dirty. Just wanted to share that kind of good news with y'all. And yeah, so awesome. So until next time, folks, peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a great afternoon. Bye.